all the food, like what little food we had, they actually unloaded. And so all we had left to pack was chocolate. And I kept forcing my people to go and pick up chocolate and add it to the caravan. And so basically when we left the last location, which by the way was all the way down, where's the tallest plateau? Down here. Okay, so it was all the way down here. And we had to caravan all the way up and through this part up to here. And it was like, it said it was 9 days, but you got to remember that this slows it down. This like terrain thing here slows it down. This is like about a week or something, some shit like that to traverse. So basically what happened is my people arrived in this area absolutely starving, ravenously starving, and unhappy that they were basically in transit, poor conditions, recreationally starved. We didn't have beds. Everybody was out sleeping on the ground. Everybody was just really fucking miserable. And that's essentially how this location started, is every single time somebody would arrive, all they wanted to do was just slaughter everybody. Take me back there, I wasn't finished. So, can you add chocolate to anybody's diet? You can. Hold on. I don't change any of the foods and stuff, but we got lavish. Like, they can all eat chocolate. It's not very, what's it? It fulfills the need for recreation, but it's not very nutritious. So yeah, that's basically how it works. Allow them to eat it as food. Oh, they ate it. They ate it. They just did not like it. Of course, then you got the people that obviously have like the specific palates, right? That were also very unhappy that they had to eat certain foods and stuff, you know? So there was that. Of course. My caravans arrived. Oh, here they are. Nice timing, you guys. Just fucking rocked up. We're actually finished at this location. They've pretty much done what they need to do. They're nearly done. We're just pulling apart a few things. I don't really need slate. I mean, it gives me blocks, so I guess we could pull it apart. You guys want to go ham? I've got things to pull up. I've got plants to mess with. I haven't actually set for them to like get any animals peeled here. I might just leave them alone. I made a peeling station and everything. Yeah, I might as well just try to get the steel out of like the cement in the area. What is this? This is slate. They got steel as well. That'll be fine. Look, I'll give them like a couple more minutes. The caravan's here. The other one's nearly at the trader. And the other one is basically, where is it? It's down, it's going to attack quest.
Cheese.
Grim, that timing, fucking hell. Just as a cargo pod arrived. Fucking how are you, man? What do we get? Wool. That's actually kind of nice. Because, you know, I can use that and I can sell that, which is nice. Because most of the time they just give me drugs. And that just sets a whole chain reaction in this drug-free colony of them going mental. Imagine a playthrough with vehicles would be absolute insanity. Yeah, I can't imagine playing through with like the vehicles and stuff. I've seen some people's colonies have it. And I'm like, I don't know if it would, like, to some degree, I think it would like speed shit up a lot. But then like the other thing is like once you start adding like a shit ton of mods and stuff, or even just a few more mods, I do have to wonder what the hell it would do to my game's capacity to run. Because a lot of like why my game can run, I guess at all, is the fact that I really just only have like 6 mods. So I'm handsome as always. What about you? I don't know, Grim. I'm trying to kind of deal with a voice that's like phoning it in, realistically. Apart from that, I'm okay. I've like had good rest and I've had food and I've got water. You know, all the shit. Wakes up from dream wagging terribly. No. Give you a little poke Viking in your paw pads just because, I don't know, I feel like it. Reminded me to get a drink because apparently drinking water helps your vocal cords. Allegedly. I do not know if that's fact, but it can't fucking hurt to try to drink some water, you know? Yeah, mods are absolutely insane performance-wise. We need water. Oh my god. Yeah, I was watching a really fucking funny video today. I was watching this creator called Future Canoe, and like I love watching his shit, right? Because he's about as monotone as I am, and so he was trying to do some fucking watermelon jelly viral recipe thing, or whatever, where you kind of like basically like blend up a watermelon and turn it into a jelly, and then pour it back in the watermelon. I always think it's like ludicrous business, but anyway, he did the recipe and it did not turn out very well for him because he added like too much of the jelly product stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, at the point where he was cutting up the watermelon, I'm like, fuck, I could eat a watermelon. At the point where he was blending up it, man, I could have watermelon smoothie. And then like he turned it into that and it just looks so bad. And even he said it was so bad. And I'm just like, he's ruined the whole thing. Like I could have really gone for some like watermelon at the time. And it's like, I don't know, it's getting warmer here. I'm actually kind of looking forward to when the grapes get good in like another month. Because last summer, pretty much all summer, the only thing I really ate was actually grapes. Because like I couldn't basically eat anything else from like how fucking hot it was. Sorry. My voice will come and go as it fucking pleases, and I have no reign over its existence, so bear with me for that. I'm actually trying to check on Lincoln. He seems like he's fine. He just had a punch up. But yeah, my hospital's starting to look alright and stuff. The fuck happened in 7 days last night? I was going to say something grim. I think you like dozed off, and then I can't remember what happened, but it was something happened. I don't know. If I remember, I'll say it later. Because I can't remember. But yeah, if we could get like a marble floor going in here. I mean, sterile tile and stuff would do nicer for the kitchen. It would make it cleaner. But they also would really like the clean. It's quick to clean. Where is marble? Marble is a castle feeling. Pretty to look at, but take a long time to layer. I guess I could just do the sterile tile. Fuck it. I know this is going to use steel, and it's going to use, what do you call it, silver and stuff. I don't have silver at the moment, but if they want to try to throw it down in here, I can't see it hurting, realistically. Especially since it's going to connect to the kitchen and stuff, you know. Let's on side standing will flush working terribly. No. Use some pads if I can. Push your face against wagging tail. Hopefully something will flush. No. It's super cute, Viking. When I was a kid, I ate an entire watermelon. Jesus. Mind you, there are some foods like that where like they kind of like, what do you call it, like kind of compact down once they're inside you. Like some foods kind of do that. Like make space for themselves, basically. But like I could fucking hell. My voice decides to come back and be really lovely. I don't even think I could eat a whole watermelon as an adult. Mind you, getting your hands on a whole watermelon in Australia these days is like really fucking hard. Like a lot of places only sell like cut up ones, which is really frustrating. Or the full ones are tiny, which is also really frustrating because it's like, you know, when like, I don't know, when you're a kid, you used to be able to get like a beach ball sized fucking watermelon. It was great. Can't get that shit anymore. It did not end well. Well, I doubt it would have. Like, unless you're one of those kids that really had the stomach for it. No longer inspired. That's fine. I don't know. I'd say there's like a small group of people that could have done that as a kid and been okay. Hey, Cat. I see you stretching. I hope you're feeling well at the moment and you're doing well and stuff. Also hate that. I tend to do that a lot, about to say something but forgot what I was going to say. Man, I found a fucking video on Instagram at one point of like somebody has this character that like forgets what the fuck it's saying, as if like it's never had a thought ever before in its mind. And I'm like, I really feel that, because like every so often I'll be saying something and then it's just gone forever. I'm like, well, so much for that, I guess. The other thing too is they should be able to craft these now and stop walking through here. hopefully. I'm just hoping nobody gets stuck somewhere stupid, like in there or something. Like, they shouldn't pass through there, but this should stop them from passing through that as a door. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have, like, I don't need this many air conditioners in here. Please let me clarify that. I'm going a little bit too hard with it. But I have put a few air conditioners in here because I think if those get hit on the outside, they may get broken. If these get damaged, these ones here, I will probably eventually just remove them and we'll rely on the ones that are here. See how that goes, you know. How cool just Asora students are outside on the phone at the moment. Nice. Glad that, like, the weather's in, like, clear where you are. I don't know if it's, like, not clear here or if it's clear. But it was, like, really, really hot earlier. So I figured there might have been cloud cover or something. But, I know, it's kind of the rainy season for us here, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was. Now, I did cannibalize a whole bunch of batteries, and that's helped me get the coolers up online, but I still need, by the look of it, one more. And they're taking forever to get that. So let's move some of these in there as well. And there's no stomach in the world that could stand entire watermelon eat in one go. I don't know. Have you seen some of those, like, competitive eaters and shit? Like, Eric the Electric and, fucking, what's his name? Matt Stoney used to do some good stuff too, but, there's somebody else. I don't know. It's one of those ones where it's, like, on the tip of my... Oh, yeah, it's Joel. Joel's another one. I was going to say, I'm like, I know the name. I used to watch his stuff a lot. But, like, for some reason, I just couldn't fucking remember it in the moment. But, no worries. I'll be here. Lays down, looking at acrylic, playing RimWorld. No. No one's from Viking yawning. No. Viking will make you sleepy. Just be aware of that. I also have small statues I want to get in here as well. Yeah, I hope you're well, Kat. I hope that everything's going well. You're doing good and stuff. Yeah, RimWorld's going alright. We've got a couple of caravans out at the moment. We've got one that's doing mining, which by the look of it, they've pulled apart everything. We can move on. I want you guys to move over to there. We have another one that's going to an attack quest, and we have another one that's currently out and about just doing trading and stuff. I'm going to take the blocks with me because free blocks. I would like to take the marble, but I will see about that. I would, as much as I want to bring back marble for marble flooring, I think I'd rather just bring back more trees at the last location and see how we go with that. Because, like, free wood is free wood for, like, fueled stoves and beds and good shit. So we're going to move from here, go to there, and get us some steel. This sort of going to attack. I sent less people to attack than there are at the encampment, so I'm hoping to take some people. These guys are almost at their third location, which is great. We'll probably drop past... I don't know if we're going to drop past that one or if that's out of the way. I'll have a look once we get there, but I want to drop at either one of these two and maybe that one on the way home. And then, yeah, we'll head home so that we can just bring back... I think this caravan has like a shit ton of steel. A fair bit of steel, fair bit of plasteel, some psychic shock lances, some books, some good shit. We still have a lot of clothes and a lot of money still that we can sell, so we can definitely drop past a couple of places, which would be great. It pokes Cat with tail wagging tail happily. You gotta be nice to Cat. I believe he's currently recovering from surgery, so be gentle, Viking. As if Viking gives dinosaur bone to Viking. No. See how happily he tilts head looking at the dinosaur bone, continues snuggling wolf plush, yawns. Yeah, don't worry about Cat. We'll get those fucking dinosaur bones from anywhere and everywhere. You know what? These are also using the components too. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, the extra mining drills, deep drills and stuff around the base will be using that. I could just try to focus on which ones have steel under it and just ignore the others. Like, that would free up some of these. We'd get a lot of steel. The only thing is, like, I do still want, like, other shit like uranium and stuff just for selling purposes, but honestly, it's working. And this one's got to move over. And move to there for the moment. Guitar happily gives feather to cat. Smiles, continues snuggling with wolf blush. Tails stops wagging. No, Tails stops wagging, falls asleep. No, Cat and Viking too sleepy in here. Well, I'm gonna keep moving shit around, and you guys can rest if you need to. Kind of, I don't know, that's just kind of how it is. I think the one doorway here isn't a super huge issue. My only problem is if they're constantly coming and going from this room through there, that will result in this being open all the time. I don't mind the peeling station being at the back here, because like they may bring stuff in to store and then pick it up and take it to there later. I'm thinking about honestly putting a door in the kitchen. I kind of wanted it that they could only really access the kitchen by going through like the storage, because I think it would keep the place cleaner. But it may also stop the kitchen door from being open as long, because they should be able to bring resources in from a separate area. I'll have to make that decision soon, because otherwise the doors are always open. These components, say some, no, I'll buy your medicine, buy your steel, more plasteel. I have prosthetics to make with plasteel. That's what I want it for now. Realistically, I could pull apart all the chairs in the base, and I'd probably have enough to make like 1 or 2 bits and pieces. I could buy a heart. That wouldn't be too bad. I see you peeking, Keelan. I see you. Absolutely. Just poking your nose in the door right there. I want the psychic shock lance and sell some crap. Should be able to reclaim most of my money from the sale. They have got telescopes and shit. It's been a long time since I've got my stuff nice things, you know. But yeah, this is going to take a little dint out of our money. I still have food I can throw at them. I have a lot of food on this caravan, like 90 odd days of food, and we do not need that much. I took extra food for the purpose of doing this, and I don't need to do that much. Let's do like 5,000. I could do more than that. That's actually really close. So the reason why I wanted to bring so much food for this particular trip was hopefully to sell. Like, they have a lot of food still, they're fine, but most places will buy food. I've sold all the big stuff that they won't touch otherwise at like a primitive location and stuff, so if I can sell them some food, we can not get like shanked with the whole like a mobile caravan thing. If we have extra space, I can always like drop in at the, you know, the mining caravans? I can always drop in on them to give like extra space to come home. That's not a bad idea. And extra food, obviously. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, let's see if I was going to this slot, I'm gonna obviously go through these two. So, okay, let's trade with that group and then we'll see. I don't need to trade with both blues, but we'll see. We'll see what we do. It's an enemy spotted. How are you, Keelan? I think Keelan's just lurking at the moment, getting up to shenanigans and whatnot. But they were in like having a good chitty chat earlier tonight, Grim. I was just thinking of I'm pretty sure you saw like a lot of like what happened over the weekend and stuff, Grim. It's just like so much fucking happened that like my brain's trying to process who was there, what was happening, what else happened over the weekend, so on and so forth. Wait, is that mine? It looks like it's going off to bed. I didn't realize I had a boomerlope, but I am trying to tame them. And there are more on the map. If I could take a couple of females and like a male, that would be a great start. But I don't think I have these guys set up for like autocolor or anything. I just don't want to piss them off. So the reason why I want to take some of the boomerlopes is I know they'll produce fuel, but I also want to know if they produce leathers and if they, I don't know, if they happen to produce other meat and stuff. I assume that they do because I've been hunting them for a long time. But yeah, I'll try to keep like 10 of them. That way I don't necessarily need the infinite chem reactor. There's something happened. if something happened for you, that's awesome. I'd love to hear about it, either now or later, Grim. As for me, nothing really happened. I'm just like, I just don't have a fucking voice. My voice is like working on coming back, and every so often it tries and then like has a false start and then like fails. And I'm like, you know what? I don't blame you. Like, I really put it, like, absolutely ripped through it. Seahorse, I know you're training somebody, but if you pull apart this and that cooler, we'll end up getting this, like, what do you call it? Like, basically have, like, the perfect scenario of them, what do you call it? Having enough components, hopefully, to fix that. The other thing, too, is I realized that this room had air conditioning. And I don't know if I want to put air conditioning in here. I probably should, but I have not. Also, since it's nighttime, I can fix up the doors too. So when you're done with that, if I could get you to work on this wall, we'll get this closed off. And that will stop animals from coming in here in the daytime. She's a night owl, so none of this is really a problem. And all I was thinking is, if I had a door here, what would happen is my people would walk through this room and maybe bring food in. They might dirty up the kitchen, though. If they walk through here first, they'll probably dirty up the kitchen. The kitchen will get, like, infections and stuff. But the other thing, too, is we've got 2 points of entry that they can come in from down the bottom. And I will have only the 1 door here. Be careful with the boom lopes. They will explode on death. Killing them can be painful. Oh yeah, that's another thing too, because I got a bit of experience with that with the colonies over the weekend, and yeah, every time my people went to like harvest them, it kind of like would blow up with them. You got a good point, Grim. All I could think of is blowing them up when they're babies, maybe. So keeping like on average like 1 infant around, because I'm thinking that the child boom is going to be less than like the adult boom, like less likely to kill somebody. That's going to be a really slow growing thing. I'll see how it goes. I've never kept them before, and like the worst case scenario is I end up with like hundreds of thousands of them and I just like stick them as an army. Actually, can I tame them in any way? Hold on. This is what I wanted to see, was if I could train them to do things. I guess they're just random animals. I did get a mail out of that. They can breed. Yeah, I guess it's just a hauling... Wait, are they hauling animals? Or are they exclusively pen animals? Oh no. Let me have a look at this. I never had boomlopes before. I don't actually want to make a caravan. I just want to see if they have a weight class on them. Going up to my fucking list. No. Okay. So there's not a lot keeping them in my colony. They basically have to either produce some like huge amount of fuel, some kind of benefit to me, or I'll have to cull them. The other thing I can also do is I can technically release them and then hunt them, which will then prevent them from being slaughtered carefully up close and personal. Of course, it means I don't get as much meat, but it does mean that my people get to shoot at them instead of slicing them, you know, a little bit safer. Sea doctors can gain XP from damage spawn, so boomlope could be a good thing. I do need more doctors though. Also, say something funny is so you know how like you mentioned like porn and stuff. RimWorld is like the only game where I tend to like refer to the like they're supposed to be pawns, right? But I refer to them as people because otherwise I keep referring to them as prawns. And I made a funny thing at the start of tonight that was supposed to be reactive to whenever somebody said a specific phrase, and unfortunately it triggered on my name. Every single time I put a message into chat, it would trigger, and I'm like, god damn it, because it would have been so funny. But I just obviously once I was live, I'm like, I don't know how to fix this like off like quickly while I'm doing something, but yeah, it was just one of those moments where it would have been great because I think that would have triggered that conversation before. Okay, so we got all the coolers set up. Let's reset them. Let's get these babies nice and cold. I shouldn't need to go too hard with them because, I mean, it's coming into winter and I have a lot of air conditioners on here now. But this is -5 degrees Celsius, so this is nice and crisp. That is also kind of cool. I'm probably going to need a heater in here. I know I've got the passive coolers for summer and stuff, but I may need to change those over. Let's not refuel those. Let me reinstall that there. A better spot. I've got an extra large fucking statue that I could throw down somewhere. I guess I could just move it over. I'm gonna basically get like statues and shit like basically everywhere. So my people are like, oh my god, statues. Like, statue is pretty. Stuff like that, you know. And therefore make nice things. But we're working on it. In the meantime, I think I either need like a second light in here or, yeah, build me a copy of that. Just there. I don't know if I'm going to need more than that. Maybe on this wall. When I can, there we go, I can see it now. So, we'll get this place lit up. I'll get a couple of extra statues in here. I don't want the doorway through here, but what I will need is along this back wall is I'm going to have to construct that as a fence. Which isn't too much of a problem if I don't get rid of the front part first. So, okay, I can work with this. I basically had to... No, don't cancel that. I'm kind of working with, like, what do I get rid of? And how do I get rid of it? Something just blew up. What was that? Oh, it's just a boom rat. It's fine. Yeah. So, if I can get rid of this room... Probably down to there, because that will count. Oh, that's nice. That's actually a kind of nice fucking glowy colour. But yeah, I kind of want all of this to not have a roof anymore. And then I'm going to have to pull out the back wall and change that over. So basically I'm trying to make it as easy as I can to replace this. Like, I might build up on this eventually, make something else here. I don't know. But for the moment, I just want shit gone so that I can kind of like, I can do things like all these lights. I don't want to remove them yet. This will be its own room as well. Hopefully they can get these couple of bits sealed up and we'll have another room. Should be nice. I just need more electricity and shit. Like, get some copies of that in here. I think that's where it goes. Yeah, no, this is going pretty good. Before I know it, my people will be at the attack quest. I do need to change this shape over, I think, a bit. Or is that right? No, that's right. Alright. It's been, like, all around the place. Like, trying to sort out getting this kitchen to how and where I want it and stuff. Like, that's going to go over sideways. That's going to go sideways. That should make the shape. Pretty sure. We'll see it, because I can't do anything about the top part being a bit too long up there. I think that that's fine, but the rest of this place, we'll get some lights in here, and they're all going to be nice and blue. I think that having the fucking kitchens being like some bright-ass blue would be quite nice. I put that in the wrong spot just then. I want to move that down a little bit. Having like several things building at once is really making this fucking difficult. But yeah, they're working on it. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to need like another room in here. That's going to be another fucking silver dining room. I don't know if I'm going to pop an air conditioner into these rooms or if they're going to be kind of cooled. I think they're going to be cooled enough. Honestly, I need a heater in the, holy shit. That's -20. Let's calm the fuck down. I wasn't expecting it to work so strong. I've been doing a lot of questing on 7 days. Not much, no. Basically every second week is Blood Moon for me. And then on the off weeks, like, I'm mostly trying to, like, get some resources and stuff. I did one quest yesterday because I needed money to be able to buy handgun parts because I want to try to get a level 6 handgun for the next Blood Moon. Well, Dan's apparently having a fucking heart attack. In the caravan. Mate, I can't do anything about you if you're out there. Ain't nothing I can do. You're probably gonna die. Let's see, Dan. What are your stats? Cannibal, bloodlust, super immune, social, melee. I mean, not a super loss, but what have you got on you? That's it. I can't really do anything. He's either going to get tended to or he won't. Yeah. We'll see. He's either going to come back alive or he's going to die in the caravan. There's nothing I can do if they die during a caravan trip. Literally nothing I can do. I say something, but I'm not sure if it's spoilery or not. I don't know. Do you feel like it's like a spoiler for something new?